This rich eggless chocolate fudge cake has layer of deep chocolate flavor, a crunchy caramel cornflakes center, and a silky ganache coating. Preparing buttermilk. To help the cake stay soft and moist, we'll first make a quick buttermilk substitute. For that, in a bowl, mix 2 grams of vinegar and 25 ml of milk. Let it sit for 5 minutes. The milk will slightly curdle. This is normal and helps the cake texture. Now add the dry ingredients in a bowl, starting with 25 grams of all-purpose flour. This forms the base of the cake. 10 grams of cocoa powder. Use unsweetened cocoa powder for a rich chocolate flavor. 1/8 teaspoon baking powder. Help the cake rise. A pinch of baking soda. This will react with vinegar to create air pockets, making the cake soft. A pinch of salt enhances the chocolate flavor. 3 grams of corn flour. Now set it aside. Now in separate bowl, whisk together 22 grams of yogurt. It acts as an substitute, providing moisture and structure. 30 grams of brown sugar. It adds sweetness and a hint of caramel flavor. 1/8 teaspoon of vanilla extract. It enhances the overall flavor. Whisk until the sugar dissolves. Next add 16 grams of flavorless oil. This keeps the cake soft. A pinch of instant coffee powder. Whisk well. Now melt 20 grams of dark chocolate and mix it in. This intensifies the chocolate taste and add richness. Now gently combine the dry and wet ingredients. Add half of the dry ingredients to the wet mixture and mix lightly. Pour in half of the milk vinegar mixture and fold gently. Repeat with the remaining dry ingredients and milk and vinegar mixture. Be careful, overmixing can make the cake dense. Stop mixing as soon as you don't see dry flour. I am using a 6-inch rectangular mold lined with foil and lightly greased with oil. You can also use a 4-inch round pan. Pour the batter into the mold and smooth the top to ensure even baking. Bake in a preheated oven at 170 degrees Celsius for 7 to 9 minutes or until a skewer inserted in the center comes out clean. Let it cool for 10 minutes before removing it from the mold. Transfer to a wire rack and let it cool completely. This crunchy caramel layer adds a contrast of texture to the soft fudge cake. First prepare roasted cornflakes. In a microwave bowl, mix 65 grams of cornflakes, 20 grams caster sugar, 20 grams of melted unsalted butter. Microwave for 15 seconds twice, stirring in between to coat evenly. This helps bring out a toasted flavor. Let it cool completely. Now prepare the caramel. In a separate bowl, mix 68 grams of cream, half teaspoon vanilla extract. In a heavy bottom pan, add 105 grams of caster sugar and heat on low flame. The sugar will slowly melt and turn amber golden. Avoid stirring, just swirl the pan gently. Once fully melted, carefully add the vanilla cream mixture and mix. Cook for 1 more minute, then remove from heat. Stir in 25 grams of butter. Add a pinch of salt if using unsalted butter. Be careful, caramel is extremely hot, so work quickly but safely. Pour the hot caramel over the roasted cornflakes and mix well. Transfer to a grease mold of the same size as the cake and spread evenly. Refrigerate for about 1 hour or until firm. Once set, demold and set aside. Now let's make the ganache. Ganache is a smooth chocolate mixture used for layering and coating. In a bowl, add 230 g of chopped dark chocolate. Pour 100 g of warm cream over it and let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes. Mix until the chocolate melts into a smooth glossy ganache. Stir in half tablespoon butter for extra shine. Refrigerate until slightly thickened. Now it's time to bring everything together. Trim the cake to make an even layer. Place it back in the mold and spread a layer of ganache on top. Place the caramel cornflakes layer over the ganache. Cover with another layer of ganache and smooth it out. Refrigerate for 15 minutes to set. Once set, remove from the mold and cut the cake into 2 pieces. Stack one piece over another and refrigerate again for stability. For final coating, make another ganache. Melt 150 g dark chocolate with 150 g of warm cream and mix until smooth. Crush some roasted cornflakes and mix them into the ganache. Pour this over the chilled and stack cake to fully coated. For decoration, pipe ganache swirls on top and garnish with roasted cornflakes. Our chocolate fudge cake with caramel cornflakes crunch is ready. Slice into those beautiful layers, moist chocolate cake, crunchy caramel and rich ganache. Try this recipe at home and let me know how it turned out in the comments. If you love eggless baking, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Spoiled by Coco. I'm Apurvi, sharing eggless baking recipes through Spoiled by Coco's each week. Thank you for watching.